Life is a constant walk, moving forward, making decisions. Some of those decisions better than others. The moment we have more than one option, we have a dilemma. We are forced to make a decision. Depending on the circumstances, sometimes it may or may not be so easy. So all the previous experiences lived will be very useful at times like these, where regardless of the circumstances, a decision has to be made. And yes, at some point, we will take the wrong path. The unforgiving consequences of a wrong move do not discriminate or overlook anyone. But not everything is lost, because in this journey, sometimes you win and sometimes you learn. It's simply part of the process of growing as individuals. It doesn't matter how many times you fall, but how many times you get up. There is an amusing side to almost everything, even the not-so-pleasant situations. We have to find it and take advantage of it. We all have 24 hours a day and 365 days a year. Everyone decides how to use that time. For me, go to new places, meet new people, and live new experiences.
Bienvenidos. Welcome. Welcome. Bienvenidos. Welcome. Bienvenido. Bienvenidos a Tlaxco, a Cobá, a Tulum, to Cobá, a Mineral del Chico, to Tulum, to Mineral del Chico, Apocalipto.
If there is something that inspires me, it's nature. The Creator has embellished this entire planet, which we call home, in such a way that it's not only a delight to enjoy its textures, colors, and diversity, but it is life itself. For all of us and thousands of other species with whom we share this wonderful planet that does not cease to amaze me. Throughout 2021, I visited different places. Always looking for new wonders and always amazed by the amount of great new experiences, which I consider to be new opportunities to learn something new or reflect on what's already been learned. Many people spend a great deal of time inside an office, in a building surrounded by more buildings, streets, cars, and all sorts of noises. Completely isolated from the sunlight, from the trees, which, with a bit of luck, they will find almost accidentally on their way to the place where they will have a short period of time to eat. In a nutshell, the concrete jungle. And when we refer to nature, it almost sounds like it doesn't belong to our daily lives. We think of nature more as a place and space of retreat and isolated from our lives than as what really is, part of us and we part of it. It's not good, and even worse, it makes us physically and mentally ill. It makes us focus too much on ourselves and less on others and everything else around us. Solution? Very simple. Just look up and observe the greatness of what surrounds us. That it is no accident and that we are not an accident. If a flower in the field today blooms in all its splendor and tomorrow withers, what greater purpose will you have than you are made in the image and likeness of the eternal Creator? Be amazed by nature. Leaving our daily hustle and bustle to enjoy what is truly worthwhile can be of great benefit to you and everyone around you. Breathing fresh, clean air, reducing your stress levels, contemplating different colors, enjoying natural scents, hugging a tree, which can actually be very therapeutic. You have nothing to lose. I understand that there are people who, for some reason, cannot go to these places, no matter how close they might be. These videos are designed precisely for those who might not be able to go to these beautiful places. I'm taking the liberty of bringing them right to you. It is clear to me that it's not the same, but it is a good start, and for the rest, give you a little preview of what you can discover for yourself. And I really hope that at some point, sooner than later, you enjoy walking around its surroundings and experience the freedom that being surrounded by these amazing places gives you. Let your senses be captivated, and above all, do not miss a single opportunity because it may never come back. That's why I think it's of the utmost importance to discover ourselves through nature and return to who we really are. Because in the middle of nature, we will realize what we are made of and for what. What we are part of. The original design without so many distractions. Here you will discover a great part of the true you. Another thing that will never cease to amaze me is the ingenuity and creativity of the human being, when properly applied for the benefit of others. If we want something we have never had, we must do something we've never done. In life, we only have so much time, and that time, which is our most valuable resource, does not succumb to our whims. Not even our needs. Time just moves forward and does not promise us a tomorrow. Something that I consider myself very fortunate about is that here in Mexico we have a great number of vestiges of what our ancestors built with great dedication, character, and ingenuity. In the midst of tumultuous battles, without technology such as we know today, but with a fervent desire to transcend. And transcend they did. Knowing some of these places, which are only a fraction of the pre-Hispanic ruins in all of Mexico, I have realized how many challenges all these cultures faced, and with the ingenuity and creativity they forged their own future. A future that none of them imagined would have such a drastic end. Nevertheless, humans insist on building, growing, and conquering, almost at any cost. In their quest to excel and achieve the unattainable, they have destroyed, subjugated, enslaved to portentous levels and even infamy, of which the past of humanity is tinged, and in some cases, it still haunts them. But here we are, starting a new cycle, planning for the future, readjusting different aspects of our lives that we believe will make us better or at least avoid some unwanted situations from the past. Discovering our purpose day by day and carrying it out to the best of our ability. And in the process, enjoy everything that can be enjoyed. Admiring everything that the human being is capable of doing when there is fire in his heart. There is a purpose, and purpose never lies. While we are on this earth, we need to understand that we do not own or control the passage of time. We must make our existence count, because your existence is no accident. It has a greater meaning and purpose that you might imagine. Nobody lights a lamp to simply hide it in a place where it will not be useful. There is nothing better than living each day knowing that there is a purpose for each of us and that day by day we are fulfilling it. A purpose that transcends time and even life itself. It's about being better every day, better than I was yesterday. You don't have to wait a full 365-day cycle to improve, to thank, to embrace, to love, to forgive, to acknowledge our mistakes and make amends. Someone very wise once said, if your brother offends you, go and point out their fault, just between the two of you. If he listens to you, you have won him over. And if it's about happiness, the pursuit of which seems to be quite popular these days, he himself says, happy are those who recognize their spiritual need and those with a humble heart, those who hunger and thirst for justice, those who have compassion on others, those with a pure heart, those who seek peace. So happiness does not come from anything or anyone outside. Happiness is within you. In each place that I visited this year, I learned something new. Each street, each tree, each monument tells you a story. What is left for me to do is admire and learn. And of course, it is a must to delight your senses with some delicious dishes. I was so delighted with every bite, so delicious. I was also able to attend this amazing classical music concert in one of the oldest buildings in Mexico City. Although it has undergone several renovations, this building dates back to the 15th century. And the extreme adventure was also present.
Going the wrong way.
This is the real adventure! ¡Aquí vamos! ¡Wow! ¡Yeah! ¡Aquí vamos de nuevo! ¡Aquí vamos de nuevo!
The unfortunate moments were also there.
Se llevaron todas las cosas, 3 maletas, bueno, 3 mochilas con ropa y equipo de grabación, cámaras, dron.
But no one can steal your desire to keep going. There are many destinations, but only one ultimate goal.